This episode starts with switching out the instrument cluster for a new old stock piece that I've got. This is that deluxe interior, so this part has the silver finish instead of the more familiar black finish. The process involves switching over all the technical elements from the old instrument pod to the new. I bought this replacement lens set, Scott Drake product. The old lenses were pretty cloudy. It probably doesn't show up on camera, but I knew that once I had these brighter bulbs, it would really draw attention to those scratches where people have gone in and cleaned these circles. Here's the new product versus the old. You can see the hazing on the old lens. So here's the beloved before and after. The chrome had really let go. Of course, this is all plastic, but still. That's before. This is actually a Ford part. The previous owner bought this instrument cluster bezel back in 1979, and it's been in the original Ford box ever since then until it came with the car. So it's not even a aftermarket reproduction. Anyway, it's really beautiful, and I got the new lenses, you know, inside each of these. I think that made a big difference. It really woke it up. And you know, I did the LED kit out of it's this one. It's I think it was some CJ Pony parts. But yeah, great result. Super happy. I'm gonna plug it in now and see if it works, if all the lights work correctly. This was also a good time to repair a bad upper bearing I had in the very complex tilt steering column. I removed it and sent it out to a place in the Midwest that specializes in doing this repair. So I want to work on these door panels, and this looks really pretty from a distance, but if you get up close, you see that it's got, you know, some abrasion here, and also it's torn in the classic place from people pulling. So I don't know a place or an upholstery shop that could fix that. Maybe there is, but I decided to go ahead and buy new panels, and so I need to take this one off and to install the new ones. But the hardest part on this side is this remote mirror control. It works, the mirror works, it works fine, but this bezel is threaded into another piece, so this needs to be turned, but it's not a hex, so there's a special tool for that, but I don't have the tool, so I made a tool that fits like this, and it looks like it's turning. So even though that's turning, it's not turning in reference to the other part. The whole part is turning. So I've sprayed penetrating oil in here, and I don't have a way to keep the inner part, which needs to stay still, to keep it from moving while this turns. So I've thought about it, and I don't know if I have any other option than to use my Dremel tool and cut that bezel off. I've got another bezel in my spares, so that's what I'm going to work on next, is cutting that off without damaging this aluminum trim piece. And it's just going to be a tedious process of getting that to release from its threads. There is a reinforced handle in here that needs to come out. So this is all the original paper, and it's just amazing the condition these doors are in. I've looked in the other door and there's no rust down in the bottom. So what I'll do now is I'll migrate these clips that you heard me popping loose. I'll migrate these clips over to the new panel, and I need to move over this. That's the metal reinforced handle that needs to go over, and there's a little cosmetic piece here for the where the door release is. So I've got all new parts. I've got the chrome surround, and I've got the polished aluminum panel insert there. So I'll just save these parts for maybe somebody else. But it's going to look great. Alright, very happy with the progress in this episode, where we improved the steering column, we switched out the instrument pod, and worked on the doors. The next episode will be about refinishing the wheels and repainting, cleaning up and repainting the trunk. Join me then.